the travel portion of this. So meaning the ticket portion of this. Spoiler alert, it will be Spirit. It will be Spirit Airlines because I am on a budget and it's going to get you where you need to go. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anani. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm very happy to see you. Please consider subscribing below to join our community. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in once more. I am happy to have you here again as well. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than my typical videos because I'm going to be showing you guys how I am preparing to move to Jamaica. So for those of you that don't know, I did buy a house. I recently purchased a house and I plan to fully move to the island at the top of 2025. Like I mentioned in my previous video, new home content is coming soon in January. Stick around. I'll be giving you a house tour. I'll be telling you guys some of the things that I'll be DIYing in the house, and decorating is going to be so much fun. So please stay tuned for all of that. But yes, before I get there, I have to prepare some things that to be in order before I fully move. So we have a checklist that we're going to have to get done today, preferably. I'm going to try to figure out how to turn on my lights there, how to turn on my water there. I also need Wi-Fi there. I will also need to see if I can find a company that will deliver gas for my, and I need to find a company that'll give me a stove. I need to also see if I can find an exterminator today, just to do a basic extermination, just to start us off on the right foot, so on and so forth. So let's start with number 1, and let's see if we can figure out lights. I have been able to inquire in my Facebook groups. I highly recommend that if you are planning on doing a big move and things of that nature. Do go on Facebook, join some groups, ask some questions. A lot of times you can find very niche specific groups. So I am a part of like female expats and repats in Jamaica. I'm a part of like black travel groups and things like that. So I have asked the question, and turns out, which is something that I did not know, in Jamaica it is like a monopoly. So there is only one electricity company, there is only one water company, which is so much fun. Because apparently, because of that, they don't always offer the best service. Now, I do want to preface all of this by saying I actually plan to fully convert both of my houses. It's one house, but it's my duplex and then another one in my basement area. So I do plan on converting both to solar. The issue with that is I don't really have the front money to do that right now. Based on what I've been reading in my groups, that's your best way to go. It's the most reliable, it's the most efficient. You don't have cutoffs and things like that. I also plan to do the same thing with water. The off-grid community with my family, we actually have water catchment systems. So we actually don't use city water. We catch all of our rainwater and things like that. Rain catchment is actually not as taboo there as it is here. Literally you will walk around and you will literally see people with like black barrels like on top of their house. So again, I do plan on doing that as well, but again, until I have the money to buy as many tanks as I need to be able to comfortably facilitate my house and also the basement duplex part, have to be on city water. So yes, there is just one. The electricity is JPS and the water is NWC. So I have figured out that for JPS to come and turn on the lights, it's going to be about 6,000 JMD. But yeah, that's actually not too bad. 6,000 JMD deposit, and then they will come out and turn the lights on and things like that. So, and then as far as the water, I've been getting, okay, I tried to inquire with the NWC like via their virtual portal. It was a little confusing. I don't know if the attendant fully understood what I was trying to ask, but I do know that NWC is known to be a pain. From what I've inquired, I think it's about a $100 USD deposit. So as far as lights and water, that looks like a go for now until I can get my solar system and my water system. Alright, so next things next, I'm going to try to inquire with exterminators. Now I do see several off camera. I did reach out to a couple, but I see this one, Pest Control Jamaica Limited. I'm going to reach out to them as well. I see a number. I hope they have a WhatsApp. So I'm going to reach out to them, see kind of their rates. Yes, so I reached out to Pest Control Jamaica Limited, and then they also too provided me with a invoice, like a quote, on how much it would cost to exterminate both levels of my house. And they actually charged me 54,000 JMD, which is give or take like $345, somewhere along those lines. I'll put it on the screen, which is not bad. I'm actually comfortable with that, and the amount of things that I get for that quote, I think is good. Now, another thing that is very, very important, I need to get the gas, and I need to get a stove, because I'm going to have to eat and cook and things of that nature. So I need to see if I can find a gas company. I need to see if I can find one that will connect it to the stove when I get it, because I don't know how to do that and I'm not trying to blow up. So yes, let me look around briefly, see what I can find, and then I will let you guys know. Alright guys, so I found the company to deliver the gas, and they hook it up as well, which is great because like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to go with Morgan's Enterprise Gas and Services. I think I'm going to go with them. They were very nice when I inquired with them via WhatsApp. So yes, and their price is good. I'm kind of blanking, but I'll put it on the screen. They have 3 sizes. It's a small size, then it's like a 30-pound one, and it's like a 100-pound one. So I found them, and then I also found the stove that I'm going to get as well. And so I will hopefully have that delivered to my home. If they don't have delivery, then it's not going to be great, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they have delivery, so I'll be able to have that delivered, and then I'll have the stove hooked up. Now, another thing that I'm going to have to get, so guys, this is a sneak peek to one of the DIY projects that will be coming soon. So I am actually needing to buy wood because I am actually going to make my own bed. I'm actually going to make my own bed. Now, that sounds crazy, but on my off-grid community that I live with my family, we built decks and all that kind of stuff before. So it's actually not as hard as it seems. I know that I can build kind of what I'm looking for cheaper. So I'm going to search hardware and lumber places in Jamaica to see if they deliver, and I'm going to kind of get the price on that as well. Okay guys, so I am on the hardware and lumber site. They do have delivery and pickup in Jamaica, which is great, so they should be able to deliver to my home. I'm looking on the website and I do see the wood that I need. So I'm actually going to need about 2 4x4s. The cheapest one is 4x4 by 10 feet, which is great. So I will get 2 of those. It is only 4,512 JMD. I will put the conversion on the screen in USD. So I'll get 2 of those, and then I also need 1x6s. I need 10 1x6s. So I'm just trying to see real quick if they have that. I think I saw it. Yes, I do see a 1x6 by 12 feet, which is great. And that is 1,275 JMD. Again, I will put that on the screen as well so you guys get the total of that. So that is great. I will put the grand total of what the frame of this bed will cost, and that is more up my alley. So now the next thing, Wi-Fi. So here's the thing. When I inquired on my sites, my forums on Facebook, basically there's 3 options for Wi-Fi in Jamaica. You can have Digicel, you can have Flow, and then you can have something called Starlink. So Digicel and Flow, basically the advice that I've gotten is, depending on where you are, it can be great or it can be terrible. So from what I have heard, like by far, the common consensus is to go with Starlink. They said that Starlink is the most reliable, they said that it's the best service, so on and so forth. Now the thing is, Digicel and Flow are cheaper, but Starlink is of course the more expensive one because you have to pay for kind of like the satellite hardware. I'm thinking if I'm gonna splurge on anything, it needs to be the internet connection. I know that sounds crazy. I don't have like the SIM cards, and I haven't switched phone numbers, and like I said, I still have connections to the US and stuff as of right now. So I'm not fully ready to move to like a Jamaican phone with a Jamaican SIM card and stuff. Also too, when I'm doing my YouTube videos and editing and stuff like that, Wi-Fi is going to be very, very, very important. And especially like I say, when I do some of the other things that I'm going to do with my property, it's going to be imperative that I have a good Wi-Fi connection. That is something that I am going to splurge on. I will put kind of like the price of the Starlink on the screen so you guys can see it, because I did inquire and I cannot remember what it is, but again, I'll put the video of me on Starlink. Now, last but not least, the travel portion of this. So, meaning the ticket portion of this. Spoiler alert, it will be Spirit. It will be Spirit Airlines because I am on a budget and it's going to get you where you need to go. Okay? My favorite site to look up tickets and sales is Momondo. This is not sponsored. I wish it was sponsored. But I love Momondo. You can like type in what you need and it shows you like the best dates for it, and I don't know, it's really handy. I don't really like anything else. Like I tried Skyscanner, wasn't a fan of that. Momondo is where it is. I will put on the screen the tickets that I get when I find those tickets. I will be flying Spirit, I know that for sure, because that's the cheapest one. So I'm going to do that, and then also to baggage. So this is going to be very imperative. I need to purchase baggage that is big and very big, because I'm going to bring some things from the US to Jamaica. Things like the power tools that I can find kind of cheaper here. You would think it would be cheaper in Jamaica, but no, I actually know places where I can get bulk power tools and stuff like that for cheaper. So I need big baggage. So I'm going to be doing that, and I will show you guys kind of what I ended up getting on the screen. And of course, you guys can find it in the link in the description as well if you guys find that you like it and you want to purchase it too. If you guys are interested in moving to Jamaica yourself and you want to know how to do it, I do have an instructional guidebook linked below that I have on Amazon. It takes you step by step by step, has my personal contacts, has all the things that you need. Also too, if you guys are wondering why in the world I even decided to move to Jamaica, I have that video available as well. Click on that, go watch my Anani abroad playlist and so many others. I'm sure you guys can find some very, very, very useful information. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.